Every rap era to ever exist, explained. The old school era, aka the say anything that rhymes fast era. The old school era was where you rapped a poem super fast. God forbid you rap bars that didn't rhyme, you get sent into the shadow realm. Sugar Hill Gang, Grandmaster Flash, Run DMC, these guys are the biggest innovators of this era, paving the way for the genre as a whole. At this point, rap and hip hop in general was super underground, and you really only knew of it if you were out at parties or out at the park and you saw those kids carrying the giant boomboxes on their shoulders. You could also call this the kindergarten era. Just imagine if Dr. Seuss was still around today and decided to go into rap. Cat, hat, bat, rap, I'm the king of that. That's a hit record in the 70s. Don't get me started with the fashion of this era's rappers. The golden age era, aka the TED Talk era. Rap was now beginning to grow up. Rappers are now using music to rhyme politics, public issues, and turning it into poetry. If you were a rapper and had a good day, you would hit the studio the same day and rap about your day. Tribe Called Quest being the biggest. Female rappers are starting to hit the scene and lyrics are starting to become a little bit complex. And tons of energy was put into well-created songs. Some might say after this era, rap has been on a downfall. And the fashion here, let's not get into it. The gangster rap era, aka from the hood era. If you were rapping about violence with energy in the 90s, you were probably on top of the rap game. After the East Coast dominated rap music for 2 decades, it was now time for the West Coast to take a turn. Dr. Dre, Snoop Dogg, NWA, Tupac, all rapping about the struggle and the violence in their lives. It was hard to tell who was really from the struggle because there were definitely a lot of phonies. Rappers were now selling millions of records worldwide, which at the time was insane and unheard of, with Tupac becoming the first rapper to go diamond. Gangster rap was simply the next best thing and the only reason people went to rap music. And surprisingly, the fashion was good this year. The commercial breakout era, aka the copy and paste era. Rap is now the big money era. Flexing is at all-time highs. Fashion and jewelry is getting out of hand. Jay-Z, Nelly, 50 Cent, DMX, these are the biggest of this era, but Eminem dominated this era. They were either breaking boundaries with rhymes never heard of before, or you were so good at making hits you were played on every single radio station. Everyone was trying to be like Eminem because he sold the most records. Just look at this chart of Eminem's album sales compared to everyone else. It's crazy. But you also had those rappers trying too hard to be cool. The mainstream era, aka the auto-tune era. Artists no longer needed the voice to sing or rap. Auto-tune is now all you need. Everyone was using it. T-Pain, Lil Wayne, Akon, and even Kanye West creating an entire album using it that kind of paved the way for every rapper to use it after that, because T-Pain got so much hate for autotune, but because Kanye did it, it's okay. Spotify was starting to hit the scene, allowing fans to have access to every song available with just a monthly membership, which has completely changed music as a whole. For the entirety of the mainstream era, it was pretty much dominated by just a small handful of rappers, mainly Cash Money Records artists, holding the rap scene by the balls. This is also the era that gave birth to the quote-unquote Big Three. Drill has hit the scene with Chief Keef leading the way for Chicago. Nicki Minaj broke the ceiling for female rappers. And oh man, the fashion here was not there. But what's new? The SoundCloud era, aka the whole bunch of garbage era. I have a strong love and hate relationship with this era. Love because there was so much music being put out there that there were endless hours of music. And when you felt like you caught up to the rap scene, a new hit album was released. Hate relationship because with all the music being released, there was a whole bunch of garbage. Lil Xan, Lil Pump, Lil Mosey, 6ix9ine, Smoke Perp. These guys were creating platinum records left and right, and every single one of them was trash. In 2017, rap passed rock as the most popular music genre in terms of total consumption. Billions of streams for a rap song was now becoming the normal, just showing how big the genre has become. Rap was just all over the place. You got the mumble rappers, rage rappers, emo rappers, psychedelic trap rappers, pretty much everything under the sun satisfying every listener out there. This was by far the healthiest rap has ever been in terms of growth, but not in growth when it comes to fashion. The streaming era, aka the TikTok era. At this point, rap and hip hop has completely fallen off a cliff. Physical album sales have dropped from 350 million sales in 2020 to 200 million in 2025. That's over a 40% decrease in just 5 years. Drake, Kendrick, and Cole are trying their hardest to hold the rap game up, all while pushing 40 years old. Women rappers are starting to take over the scene, which was unheard of 20 years ago. Latin trap is taking over with huge artists like Bad Bunny. UK drill is taking over the US, and every rapper is trying their hardest to get the most streams on a song, and none of it is progressing the genre. It just feels like rap's midlife crisis. The streaming era of rap will probably continue for another few years because it's the only thing holding it up, but it's hanging on by a thread. And did we talk about the fashion here? What do you guys think will be the next era of rap?